What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nia Martin. I hope you're all doing great. Another day, another win. This is our fourth consecutive win in the Premier League. This has been our longest unbeaten run in a year. That is so bad. That's 4 games in a row, and that has been our longest unbeaten run in a year. And yeah, is that progress? You tell me, because I feel like it's below Chelsea standards, below what we are used to. But we'll take it. We'll take it, considering the circumstances that we find ourselves in. 4 games unbeaten is pretty good, and what a game we had today. We had 4th win. I liked a lot of things that I saw in this game. A lot of things that I didn't like, especially in the first half, but in the second half, I liked the attitude, the mentality of the players to come and win this game. Remember, the last time we met Newcastle, we lost to them 4-2 at their home, and now we've beaten them 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. So that is an improvement. That is definitely an improvement. Yeah, we take the wins whichever way we get them. So let's get straight into the game. So 6 minutes into the game, we got an early goal, and I like the attitude that we started the game with. We started the game with a lot of intensity. You could see from the players that they were hungry to win this game. They were hungry to score, and yeah, we were rewarded. Our intense pressure was rewarded, and it came from a PALMER shot that was slightly deflected by Nicholas Jackson, but it was. And when you look at the replay, it looked like it was going out anyway, and Nicholas Jackson guided it in to score. And a lot of people were confused at first, because at first the camera, I think even the cameraman was even confused. At first, the camera was pointed at Cole Palmer, and then later on it shifted to Nicholas Jackson, and then we realized that Nicholas Jackson might have touched it before it got into the net. And after replay, we saw that he flicked it a bit, and then it redirected into the goal. That was good thinking from Jackson. And Jackson has scored in 3 consecutive games so far. And if you've been watching this channel, you know how much sometimes Jackson frustrates me, but he's a very good player. He's a very good player. The potential is there. The quality is there. Most of our players that we have now, they are just footballers. They are just stars in the making. They're just stars, just willing, just waiting for right moment, the right manager, the right tactics, the right setup, the right whatever it is to just come out of their shell. And I feel like all of them are coming out little by little, and even this game is evident of that. You could see some of them shining, coming out very, very well. Some of them we've known already, like someone like Cole Palmer, we know of his quality. Mudryk gave us glimpses of the quality that we know that he has and we haven't seen yet. So yeah, that's exactly what Nicholas Jackson is doing now, and I'm hoping that if he improves his finishing, we are definitely going to get the next Pogba, the next Costa at the club, because we need somebody who can do what he does, the way he links up with players, the way he fights for the ball in the midfield and brings it into attack. This is what we want to see from him. Plus, a certified finisher. This is what we want to see from him, and he's slowly becoming that player. It's taking a longer time, but he'll get there. He'll definitely get there. I have faith in him. It's very, very frustrating to see him sometimes overthink and be indecisive when he gets certain chances, but he's scoring them, and he's shutting all the haters up. So let's give him time. He has scored 12 goals or 13 goals in the season, and that is really impressive for somebody who came in from, he was a little bit inexperienced too. He came in from another league, came into a new league, he had to readjust, and he's now picking up form. So kudos to him, and I hope he continues. So yeah, so that was how we started the game, and then we relaxed. I don't know, I've said it many times, and it feels like it's a direction from Pochettino, because all of a sudden the intensity stopped. When we scored the goal, the intensity stopped, and we allowed Newcastle to come into the game. This is what we do time and time again. We allow them to come into the game, and then eventually they scored. And the way they scored was also pretty annoying, because they were struggling to get the ball out from the back. I think it was an attack, a Newcastle attack that failed. They were trying to get it out of the back, from the back, and then the ball got to the midfield, and then there was just a whole lot of chaos. Gusto tried to kick the ball over a Newcastle player, ended up bringing it backwards, and then he lost the ball and he fell to Newcastle, and it was so messy in the middle. Just boot it out. If you are in doubt, put it out. Simple as that. You don't need to be doing all these passing when you know that you can't get the ball out of your half. So we should have just booted it away. But they got the ball, and then Isaac received the pass, and I mean, that was a beautiful finish. Today, the goals that were scored in this game, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful finishes all around, except for the first. The first one, too, was very, very smart thinking from Nicholas Jackson to flick the ball, go bound, but because there wasn't enough power in the Palmer shot anyway, it wasn't even going, it didn't look like it was going in, but he flicked it and it ended up in the back of the net. So yeah, so all the goals today were pretty good, and the Isaac goal was very good. I mean, he used the Sassy as a shield and blocked Petrovic's view and bent it around Petrovic and found the lower right corner of the goal, and yeah, they equalized. So we went to the halftime drawing the game. And usually Chelsea, when it comes to the second half, we don't come in the second half the same way we started in the first half. But this time when we came in strong. We came in very, very strong. There were a series of attacking plays before Palmer scored. We'll talk about Palmer's goal, but I like the way we were playing. I like the series of attacking plays. Like anytime the ball fell to us, instead of us passing it backwards like we usually do, we brought it back. Instead of passing it backwards, we brought it forward again. And I like that. I really like that. So the goal came as a result of a passage of play like that. A throw-in came from Gusto and found Caicedo, and Caicedo passed it to Enzo Fernandez, and Enzo Fernandez passed a very, very beautiful pass to find Cole Palmer, and he was actually in traffic. He was surrounded by 4 players, but he still managed to get a shot away, and that was a fantastic shot that he had. He struck it in between one of the Newcastle players' legs, and he found the net beautifully. A very, very good goal from him. I mean, Cole Palmer just keeps impressing this season, and he has been our star this season. He has really been our star this season. And I'm sure somebody or some people at Man City are really, really hating the fact that they let him go. I mean, how do you let a talent like this go? And then again, they have a lot of talent, so they can afford to let him go. But yeah, I mean, we are grateful for that. We are grateful for the fact that they are able to let him go, and we are able to get him, because this season he has been amazing. And I feel like he's just going to improve as the seasons go by. If Pochettino is the one who is going to help him improve, then so be it. But if not Pochettino, and Pochettino gets sacked, whoever comes in, it should help him progress, because this guy is a massive star in the making. That was a fantastic goal from him. So he had an assist for Nicholas Jackson's goal, and then he now scored a goal on his own. Beautiful, beautiful goal. But we're still pressing. That was a good thing. We're still pressing. We're not relaxing like we did in the first half after we scored. We're not relaxing. We're still pressing. Mudryk came on, and Mudryk added some fire. Sterling today, man, sometimes I wonder why we pay him so much. I know he did well at City, he did well at Liverpool, but I mean, those days are behind him. You can see when he plays, those days are far behind him. I mean, he had a one-on-one chance. This is something he has had a lot of times this season, many times this season. And the simplest thing that he has to do is just pass to his teammates just next to him. There was a game we played where he had 2 options, still decided to dribble or go past the goalkeeper, and he failed. And he did that today. He decided to go past the goalkeeper. He tried, and then he gave the Newcastle defenders time to position themselves on the line, and they stopped the shot. But Cole Palmer was there. Cole Palmer was clearly there. He was near you. He wasn't in an offside position because he came with you from our half, but he decided to go for glory instead of passing it to Cole Palmer. And that was about just a few minutes after Cole Palmer scored. So that would have been a brilliant brace for Palmer, but Sterling, he missed it. So he was taken off after that and replaced with Mudryk. I mean, sometimes when Mudryk comes on, I'm not really excited like I used to be, because sometimes he comes in, he has a lot of pace, but there's no end result. But today when he came on, you saw that he came on with the fire, like such intention to score, because he was just driving forward. He was doing way, way better than Sterling, for sure, but he was just driving forward, and I just loved what he was doing when he came on. And then he got his goal. That goal, brilliant goal. A very good run from Nicholas Jackson on the left, and Nicholas Jackson meant to find Gallagher, but out of nowhere, Mudryk just came, took the ball off Gallagher, and then he was able to dribble, put it between the legs of one of the Newcastle, I think it was Ben, between the legs of Ben, and then was able to beat the keeper. Something Sterling wasn't able to do. Able to beat the keeper. And here is why I think he got a little bit lucky because the pace of the Newcastle defender that was coming was enough to take the ball across the line for him. But his ball wasn't really, it was heading goal bound, but it was in a diagonal, like it was in a slanted motion where maybe if the defender wasn't coming at such a pace, he could have cleared it. Someone like Thiago Silva could have cleared a ball like that, but the way he played it, he didn't play it straight on. He played it in this manner, so it slanted a bit, but it was still going in. If nobody had touched it, it would have still gone in, but the keeper, the defender helped it along, and he was a little lucky there. But everything else, I mean, it was pure class from him. Very, very good goal from him too as well. And then we got a 2-goal cushion. But Chelsea being Chelsea, we considered a game to make things difficult. Going into full time, we had to make things difficult for ourselves, and Murphy scored a cracker of a goal, a fantastic goal. I don't even think Petrovic even attempted to even dive for that shot. That was a strike from the heavens. I mean, it was even a flash. I mean, like, I didn't know what happened. They were jubilating. He got the ball. I think he was able to beat his marker. Murphy was able to beat his marker, and then boom. I mean, that strike was fantastic. I mean, I know it's an opposing player, but that strike was beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, if any football fan will appreciate that kind of goal. But yeah, so he scored, and then he made it. He reduced the deficit to 1, and then now we are sitting on we're sitting on our own time bombs. This is something we do. This is something we keep on doing. We make things difficult for us. Instead of us to win and win convincingly, we always have to make it difficult in the final minutes, and it was difficult, but we managed to get the win, a hard-fought win, but we managed to get the win, and I'm happy that we got the 3 points. But the annoying thing is that we are still 11th. Newcastle is now ahead of us by 1 point. They are 10th, and I don't know what it is this season. This season, we win, we lose, we draw, we are either 10th or we are either 11th. What is it with these positions? What is it with this position? It reminds me of Arsenal in the Arsene Wenger days, that no matter what they do, they're always fourth. No matter what they do, they always finish fourth. And it seems like for this season, we are 10th or 11th. We can't even break out of the 10th to be 9th. I think we've been there just once, and then we dropped the game to 10th. And it takes a little bit away from the win because we are still 11th. We look at the table and we are still 11th. But hopefully, the series of wins to the end of the season will push us up a little bit. So yeah, we won, so there's not much I can complain about. So yeah, that's been my review of the game. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you have any thoughts, if you have any disagreements with what I just said, if you have any additions to what I just said, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe. Why are you not subscribed yet? Kindly subscribe. And yeah, like this video if you haven't liked it yet. If you enjoyed the video, like it. It helps the algorithm push this video out there for other Chelsea fans to see it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.